Hello, everyone. Excuse me. It is Wednesday evening, January 31st, and it is time for another Facebook Live. Tonight we are playing with the fun Jungle Pals set. I'm going to get this shared over on my group in case somebody is looking for this video on my group instead of my page. So let me do that real quick while you're finding me. Hey, buddy. We're just getting this shared. If this is your first time joining me, I come live almost every Wednesday and show you something fun, and then the next week I give away what I made. We're just getting this shared over to the group. Last week, we made this fun submarine card with the Submarine Life stamp set, and I will tell you at the end who won this card. All right, we're almost there. It's so nice having a laptop that's faster. Okay, there we go. So this is, if you're not familiar with Celebration, in January and February, we have this little catalog that has free stuff. And so some of the stuff is free with a $50 purchase, some is free with a $100 purchase. This stamp set is free with a $50 purchase. Then there are dies that match it, and they are free with a $100 purchase. So if you spend $150, you can get both of these free. Excuse me. Plus, you'll also get other free stuff because at $150, it qualifies as a party or a workshop, and you can get more free stuff. So, great way to get some free things. Let me show you the page here in the mini catalog for this set. So, here's the mini catalog. Isn't that fun? And so some of them they use the dies, and some of them they just stamped them. But it's really a fun set, and I will show you at the end some other cards that I made with this. I'm just realizing I didn't have my my toucan on a block, so let me get that real quick. He's so cute. And because we're going to color him with blends, we're going to use our Memento Black ink. This is what you want to use if you're going to color with blends. And he is not photopolymer, so we don't need our little cushion that we often have. He has his own cushion built in. Let's set this out of the way. So let's stamp our little toucan. I always like to give the Memento just a minute to sink in. All right. And then we will cut him out before we color him. So let me grab my cut and emboss machine. We can just use the mini with this one. I'm going to move this. It'll keep it from sliding a little bit. So this is our mini cut and emboss machine. And let's grab his die. There he is. And these ones, I do like to use a little bit of, I used Post-it tape. So I get him all lined up. Well, and then just put some Post-it tape. Now let's run him through real quick. And now we have a cute little toucan. Just set that off. And you can save your Post-it tape. and use it several times. All right, let's bring this back. And there is our cute little toucan. And I'm going to put his dye back before I lose it. When I get a new dye set, I trace around all of them with an ink pen, especially one like this where they're all packed in there. If I don't do that, I have no idea how to put them back in there so that they'll all fit. So I just trace around it with the ink pen. All right, let's get him colored. So I am using, I think I used my, there it is. It just got, yeah. Yep. I'm just checking. I make notes on the back so I can remember. All right, so I have Sweet Sorbet, and I have Pumpkin Pie. Whoops. Come on. And Daffodil Delight. And then the light Basic Black. Because the dark Basic Black is just, you can't see anything. So if there are any details that you want to see, like the lines in his tail. I wonder, let's use Pebble Path tonight. We're going to try something different. Well, no, it might be too brown. Yeah, it's too brown. Never mind. We're not. We'll stick with what I had. All right. So let's take our Sweet Sorbet. And this is the light Sweet Sorbet. And I should probably use the small end. Let's do that because some of this is not very, there's not much space. So I'm just going over the whole thing with the light. And then I'll take the dark Sweet Sorbet and just put a little of it up here at the top of his beak. And then go back with your light and blend that in. All right. Then the middle part I did with Daffodil Delight. So again, all over with the light. And then a little bit of dark, and I did it on the bottom this time. And then back with the light to blend that in. And then Pumpkin Pie. We'll do the same thing. All over with the light. Some dark. And a fuzzy. And then back with the light to blend. And then I did use the light Pumpkin Pie for the inside of his mouth and around his eye. All right. Now we just have to color his body with the light Basic Black. So I just Googled toucans, and this is the one that is probably the colors of the one that's most recognizable. There are others that are like greens and blues, and of course you can make him whatever you want. He doesn't have to have realistic colors. Let me turn him a little bit. Get his tail. And then I almost forgot a little wing. There we go. All right. So this one I didn't put any sentiment on, so you can use it for whatever you want. But there's our little toucan all colored. So let's pull in the rest of our stuff. Now I think I forgot to remind you or tell you we'll have all the dimensions to this on my blog when this is done. So you can go over there. You don't have to write anything down or worry about that. That will all be on my blog afterwards. Just grabbing my adhesive. Okay. And then this is a piece of, so this was Lost Lagoon. This is Pretty Peacock, and I embossed it with the Fern embossing folder. It seemed appropriate for a jungle card. And because it's embossed, I like to use my liquid glue to adhere it. So we'll put that on, center it. And then I have, these were from my circle punches. I think it's the 2 3/8 and the 2-inch. Yeah. This is the honeybee paper. So there's this pretty yellow plaid. So let's put these two together. And then I have, so these are some of the leaves from the die set that goes with it. So we're just going to glue them to our circle. And come here. So these are the same color. So these are Pretty Peacock and Lost Lagoon. And I'm only gluing down the ends because I like them to be kind of where they can lift up. All right, and then I have one more thing. Oh, don't come off. This is a Sweet Sorbet flower. Again, this is in the set. We'll put him down here. And then let's glue this whole thing on. Again, I'm putting it on an embossed piece of cardstock, so I want to use liquid glue. All right. Then we're going to add dimensionals to our toucan. Oh, I think I used the minis on him. So I could kind of put him out on his tail and up on his head. We'll put one on his beak too. Maybe. There we go. And then just kind of set him in amongst all the leaves. Oh, and I forgot this. This is, because this is a darker cardstock, you could write on this, but it's easier to have white. And you could always stamp another toucan in there and color him, or put a sentiment in there. I just left this one blank. That way whoever gets this can add whatever sentiment they want. All right, so there's our inside. And then the last thing we need to do is add some bling, of course. These are in the spring mini catalog that is going on right now. And they are called Iridescent Foil Gems. And they're really fun. I like them. So I like to use my Take Your Pick tool. And I'm going to use one big one for the center of my flower, and then add a couple of small ones. It's always good to do them in odd numbers. It's just pleasing to the eye to have odd numbers, and a triangular shape is also supposed to be pleasing to the eye. Let's get those out of here. And there we go. There's our card. Isn't that fun? I just love those gems too. All right, so somebody will win this next week. Last week we made this fun submarine card, and Debbie is the winner of that one. So I will get that to her. And then let me show you some other cards I made with this fun set. So this one I had to make a sloth one. My son's birthday is tomorrow and he likes sloths, so I made this for him. So I made an extra one to show y'all. And then this is my favorite animal, the lemur, ring-tailed lemur. And then this one is the latest one I made with the tiger. And I have one more with the alligator that I will share later this week. So there's all those. And then this is the one we made tonight. All right, that's it. Short and sweet tonight, but it was a super easy card. And I will see you next Wednesday. I don't know what we'll make yet, but we'll make something fun. And I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.